Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your weekly reading and love message from your person. So we have 3 piles here, and we're featuring the Disney villains, and you might like to also check out the Daily Dust, which had some Disney villains. We have Hades, we have Mother Knows Best Mother Gothel, and Jafar. Alright, so take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let them drift to the card that's calling you and see what messages lie ahead. Let's begin. And here is pile number 1 with Hades. This is the death card in the Villains Tarot, and this tarot card represents important transformations and transitions and rites of passage. Hot-headed Hades, god of the underworld, is in charge of souls who transition from life into death. Much like the witty, clever Lord of the Dead himself, death, the tarot card, isn't all gloom and doom. It simply represents progression and change. And when you see this, it is a clear sign that you're going through an important transition, whether traveling to a dream destination like Mount Olympus or making a career change from God to the underworld king of the gods, maybe. This tarot card shows shifts that are coming your way, possibly in your relationship. And I'm also getting a hint past life energy because we also have the soulmate card here. So take inspiration from Hades and keep your trademark sense of humor about you throughout this transformation. Staying positive and excited will make the whole process go smoothly. Another interesting point about Death card is that it represents the sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, anyone? And that soulmate card is saying you have found your romantic counterpart, so this is the one. Maybe you recognize them from a past love in a past life. And your Disney princess card says trust. So just trust in the process. If things aren't going according to your plan, or if it feels like you're having some interruptions because of responsibilities, because Hades' message or pile 1 message to you from your person is, I have my responsibilities. It could be that there's just some things that they have to focus on right now, that they can't focus on their love situation, but you're like always on their mind. We have new to the Charm collection, we have Jack and Sally. I'm so excited that I got this little set in it with their little dog too. And so this represents family. This represents a very unusual connection, but kind of 2 of a kind as well. And so there's this eccentric man skeleton who's connected to a lovely rag doll, and somehow they make things work. And it does seem hopeless at first, but then everything kind of falls into place. And your love story will too, even if you're in a place right now where things don't seem to make much sense. The top hat, when it comes out, I always see it as representing a past life, but in this case too, it could represent a night out or dressing up or going out together somewhere. So that is your message for pile number 1. So let's move on to pile number 2. And here is pile number 2 with Mother Gothel, also represented by the Empress in the Villains Tarot deck. Like Mother Gothel, the Empress is a powerful maternal figure who places a high value on beauty, and Mother Gothel uses a magic flower to keep her youthful appearance for hundreds of years. But when the flower's magic is transferred to Rapunzel, Gothel is determined to stay young by any means necessary, even if it means keeping Rapunzel locked away in a tower. Oh my gosh, this one's hard. It's too close to home. Okay, so the Empress reminds you to appreciate the beauty all around you, but remember that beauty is more than skin deep. Now's a great time to nurture your friendships and connect with the magic and splendor of nature. Gather some friends for a stroll outside and enjoy the fresh air, enchanted flowers, princesses and towers. Who knows what magic you may stumble upon? So yes, Mother knows best, but sometimes Mother can get carried away. And although I would say, as a mother myself, and to all those mothers out there, God bless you, stay strong. It's going to be okay. And, there's a lot of things that we need to do for ourselves to feel good about ourselves and to have some confidence and just, so we can get about our days. And some of it shouldn't be, we should definitely could have fun with pampering ourselves and external things, to beautify and such. But it is very important to take care of yourself inside and out as well. So, take a Mother's Day out too, especially if you're a mommy of little ones, go for that. And all you single moms out there, God bless you. And I feel like, your dreams are about to come true. So we have only time will tell when your dreams kind of fall into place, plus the divine timing, a serendipitous event. So between those two things, I feel like really the timing is really close at hand. There's not a whole lot left to deal with. You've gone through so much already. The person that your other person or your one or your person of interest loves you so much, you light up their life. So just have faith in that. The arrows is saying direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Just follow your intuition. You can't really go wrong with that. And then as far as the charms are concerned, I'm so excited to see that you have a ring. So the ring represents, I was about to say transformation. It's a leveling up. It could be that you are going to get engaged or you're going to get married. It definitely represents a commitment. It could be progressing to the next level or coming full circle or having some kind of new phase coming into your life. And that's very exciting. And on the short term, the magic carpet makes me think that you'll be able to take a nice ride together somewhere, at least a little date, a little adventure together. My cat is freaking out she's just wiggling in my arms here. But yeah, that magic carpet ride sounds nice, and it goes really good with the Empress, who's suggesting go outside. So you never know what the outdoors may bring. Even if you can't be with the one you love, definitely pamper yourself until that serendipitous moment can arrive. But it will come soon. And Jasmine will have her Aladdin, and Aladdin will have his Jasmine, and everything will be righted, and you will be able to be together. And, live in a beautiful natural place where mushrooms abound. The mushrooms represent nature and Mama Gaia. So along with Mother Gothel, the Empress card definitely symbolizes and represents the Gaia energy. Just get back out there and really put your feet on the ground and enjoy the outdoors. No matter what the season is and the temperature outside, there is something that you can do to enjoy your natural surroundings and appreciate the beautiful planet that we live on in some way, in shape or form, all right? And I think that's somehow key to your connection. You two may have a very natural connection, something where you're really connected to the earth and the healing of the earth. And also simply gardening, like little things like gardening can be something that you end up doing together. Bigger things like major healing of the planet because of your love that lifts up the vibration of the world. Those, that's just something like that, a little minor thing like that. Anyway, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. And here you picked pile number 3 with Jafar. And Jafar is represented here by the 4 of Wands in the Villians tarot. And the 4 of Wands represents a family gathering or celebration of a big milestone. It is like, it could be something like a birth or a marriage or some exciting move. This is the Twin Flame 1111 card. Sometimes you'll see four perpendicular sticks that look like the numbers 1111. And I've just been told that that represents twin flames, but you know, it can, if 1111 means something else to you, then go with that, you know, energy. Whatever it means to you, this is the 1111 card, but for a lot of people, it represents that culmination, the union, the marriage, the connection with the twin flame. This is just plain a positive sign that your home life is secure, stable, and happy. Oftentimes you'll see the Rider-Waite card or other decks like the Rider-Waite-Smith with a little home in the background and like a little party in front of the home. So that's why it can represent marriages or wedding reception. So it can also be a place where you might meet somebody. I feel like this represents a connection you have with somebody. There could have been some kind of misunderstanding, or it could have been I just feel like maybe it might just have been a temporary thing where somebody said something wrong. They shouldn't have done something or shouldn't have said something. And it's something that you'll be able to get over, that you'll be able to overcome. So our princess deck, Lenormand deck. This is my homemade Princess Lenormand deck, and it says overcome. And so Jasmine here is saying that you're going to be able to overcome this. I just feel like this is maybe just a minor bump in the road, but it's not going to be a forever split or forever, you know, this is not the end of it, you know. So the card "I didn't mean to hurt you" is the message from your person of interest. If they said something that hurt your feelings or made you believe that you weren't meant to be together, or there's some kind of worth issue, I feel like there's going to be some honest communication about that, and maybe apology too. The romantic fairy says honest communication, expect a heart-to-heart conversation. So also, if you are wondering if you're going to get to talk to them or if they'll reach out, this is kind of saying yes, somebody will be reaching out to you to apologize and maybe reconnect with you again, and hopefully really mean it when they say they're going to try to do better. I feel like it was an accident. It wasn't necessarily meant to be malicious or anything. It was just a bad set of circumstances. In that case, you know, it can be forgivable, but there are some cases that cannot. So you have to decide for yourself, you know, use your intuition and judgment and decide for yourself what is forgivable and what isn't, and really think about it. If it's just a small little minor thing that hurt your ego, maybe it is something that you can get over. You might like to use turquoise for the fairy dust message. We have turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. So that could be something that you can incorporate in your crystal collection and your healing. You're like your self-healing, you know, just taking care of your energy and leveling up your feelings and your energy on your own. You don't have to depend on the other person to do that part, but they will, and they most likely will also help you by asking for forgiveness and telling you the true feelings. The truth of the matter is they do truly love you, and they do really care about you, and they didn't mean to hurt you. And so we have the Beauty and the Beast, and that's kind of this combination, I think, in this pile. It's beautiful, and it's a really lovely connection, and I feel like it's just that there could be a masculine who's still a little like a wounded child, and the love of the feminine helps so much, but he may say things that he doesn't mean, and he sticks his foot in his mouth a lot, and eventually he is going to grow and heal on his own, and so will she, and together they will be able to see eye to eye and really understand each other in a better, higher level. The chandelier represents a celebration, so maybe you'll be dancing or going out with your person of interest and enjoying a moonlit moonlit or candlelit night. And also there's a flower here. So the flower to me represents forgiveness, a gift, kind of like, for some of you, it could be just simply, you're already a couple and maybe somebody's in the doghouse and you're having problems communicating and you don't normally come to these readings, but you're like, oh, I wish I knew what he was thinking or feeling. And then you stumble upon this and then there you go. This is saying, yes, you'll be able to communicate and work this out. He didn't mean to hurt you or she didn't mean to hurt you. All right. So I hope you like that. And yeah, so thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're new. If you're not, then thank you so much for coming back. I'm going to do a shout out to all my members. So if you want to become a member, it's just really easy thing to do. Just hit the join button and you choose whatever tier you want and then you just go from there. So you can start as little as $1.99 a month and be part of the Sparkles of Light, and then go all the way up to Platinum Pixies and get badges, emojis, and big readings every month. So I hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.